E3 here, embodied, empowered, and ecstatic, just as I am. So I'm in a pretty intense, painful life and death situation, which I guess you could say we all are in some ways, but I'm in my own extreme example of that. So what I'm doing here right now is just sharing data with you, almost like an alien angel coming down to Earth and observing information, doing my best to not overlay passive machine mind thoughts, images, sounds, feelings onto the data points, then feeling my unique vibration, and then choosing where I want to put my energy. So the data is extreme pain. Like, you could say unbearable, but if somebody was stabbing me in the eye with a knife, that would be pretty unbearable. The pain I'm experiencing, it's pretty unbearable in a different way, so I'm trying to keep things in perspective. But like that, it feels like there's more fluid or more, I guess it's fluid. Like that's my abdomen. Well, it was my abdomen. Now it's on my head. Sorry for the shaky camera. See, this is my left hand. The camera's opposite. It's losing sensation and like ability to fine motor skills. Like I'm trying to touch the fingers together here. So I'm trying to hold the selfie stick with my left hand and then use my right hand here. So again, sorry, it's so shaky, the camera. So that is where they took the section of the skull out that was infected a few weeks ago. And then they put the transplanted or grafted abdominal tissue onto my head. But yeah, there's been like that, the skin graft, and it feels like there's some, I don't know if it's swelling or fluid buildup. So that's what I'm observing. And then the extreme pain all night and right now. And yeah, those are the two main data points I'm sharing with you. So it's an amazing practice because the mind, like I said, I'm doing my best to just observe the data, observe the sensations, and then feel my unique vibration by telling myself, I am embodied, I am empowered, I am ecstatic. But even more so than those words in the English language, I'm doing my best to, oh, it's so painful. I'm doing my best to remember and like re-access that childlike state before the language filled up the consciousness, before the programs and the fears and stress and all that stuff. So I'm trying to reconnect with that vibration all day long as best as I can. You could call it the intuitive state, the innocent state, the extremely powerful state that we all experienced as children. The innocent state. Also the creative place inside. So that's what I've been experiencing for a very long time, maybe 12 months. Well, it's been 12 months since the tumor diagnosis and then surgeries and pain and all that stuff. So I'm doing my best to go back and forth between observing the data and then, as quick as I can, coming back to my unique vibration, coming back to that childlike innocence, strength, miraculous nature, and then bring that energy and integrate it with whatever my ego or my mind is going through, and my body too. So I'm making these videos for a few different reasons. One is that with the positive expectation that I am healing, actually, my soul and my mind are fully awesome right now in this moment. And my body is fully capable of healing from the stage 4 brain cancer and the recent head infection and the head surgeries. And bringing those two realities together. So that's my practice anyway. That's what I'm trying to do in my own life, like, all day long. Extreme pain, challenges, but then at the same time, I'm the luckiest duck in the pond. I'm the luckiest person in the whole world to be experiencing what I am, for many reasons. Well, I'll just describe a few. Well, I feel this love in my heart, and I feel like this love is awakening in the planet in different ways. And it's I feel like there are dreams in all of our hearts that we have, and these dreams are awakening. And that's one reason the fears and the old programs are being felt, and they're kind of holding on for dear life, because this new earth it's here now energetically, but we're moving into it in a tangible way very, very soon. So I feel lucky because I'm doing the same thing, or experiencing the same thing in my own life. Quite literally, a death rebirth. Letting go of the old. Because even the stage 4 brain cancer, yes, I definitely manifested it. I definitely contributed to the formation of the brain tumor. But I think on a bigger picture perspective, my soul chose to have this experience and these 36 years of preparation and training, and sometimes fanatical practices and like meditation and yoga and all these other cleansing practices. After the tumor had already formed from escape patterns and unhealthy lifestyle choices, and all of this kind of like, because it could have been flipped. I could have, I don't know, had all these amazing practices and like integration in my life and different health protocols, and then kind of went into the darkness and the fear and stress and then unhealthy patterns and created the tumor. But I kind of did the opposite in a sense. I mean, when I was really young, there was, of course, health and happiness and integration and all that. And then the stress came in, the trauma, the fear, the programs, the unhealthy patterns for many years. And then deeper healing and like deeper understanding of who I am, letting go of those old patterns. But I didn't know I had the brain tumor. So like, if I knew, I would have done different practices, and I could have probably even avoided head surgery or brain surgery and radiation and chemo and head infections and more head surgeries. But I didn't know because I didn't have MRIs. But my point is that I feel lucky because I am experiencing maybe the microcosm of what the macrocosm is going through. And I didn't come this far to give up. And I definitely did not come to not be a part of the new earth. That's why I came here. Now, will that be in this body? I want it to. Will it be in a different body? Possibly. But either way, my energy is going towards like the new earth of, I think you know what I'm talking about. We all want the same thing. Deep down inside, we want to feel our unique vibration. We want to be in our unique flow state. We want to live our unique life purpose. We don't want to copy anyone else's life purpose or life path. We each have a very unique path and unique energies, and that's why we're here on this earth, to bring your unique vibration and your unique energies onto this planet for the animals, for the plants, for other human beings. So this is the earth that I want to be part of, where everyone's beauty and strengths and gifts can be supported, and we can all have space to be ourselves, and we can all have access to technologies that have been suppressed for many, many, many years, I don't know how long, very long time. And I want to be part of the earth that has these new technologies, these new psychological technologies, these new health technologies, these new many different technologies. So when I say psychological technology, I mean information, access to information, different practices that maybe were secret in the past, but now they're becoming more widely known, different meditation practices, different ways of thinking, different light languages that are coming into the planet. So this is what I want to be part of, the new earth, where we have a beautiful relationship with the earth, with each other, with the plants, with the animals. And yeah, there's like a split happening right now. The old and the new. You could say there's like multiple earths right now, multiple timelines. So that's something I'm experiencing right now with this extreme pain. And it's not just the pain, it's like this requires extreme patience because and humility. Even getting out of the bed right now, it's going to be like an experience because I gotta feel the pain of trying to sit up even more than I am now, and then putting one foot down, and then seeing how the pressure in my head changes and how much pain increases, and then get on with the practices. So the practices for me will be many. There's so many. There's like never ending. So I'll do enemas, different types of enemas. I'll spice things up. Not too spicy though. So there's water enema, coffee enema, probiotic enema. My doctor recommended it. I think it's called alpha lipoic or lipoic acid in the enema. And then there's also, what else? I think those are the only ones I'm going to do in the next few days. Yeah, and just drinking high quality water, doing as many practices as I can all day long. See, that's been another challenge too. It's like there's this extreme pain and physical limitations. Like the pain, I can deal with pain, but there's also the safety issue. Because no matter how strong my mind or my heart is, if I push something too far, I can literally hurt or kill myself or just cause more pain. So I have to be extremely strong and extremely gentle with myself at the same time, which is an amazing practice. And again, I feel like this is representative of the collective, what many people are going through. And that's why it's so awesome. Because I feel like I'm doing my part, whether anyone sees it or not. I absolutely do not care at all. I'm doing my part every moment as best as I can, because I believe energetically we are connected. Not just if you see a YouTube video of me or I see somebody else doing something, but we are energetically connected. And this is where the faith comes in, that we are connected to each other in our souls. We are soul family. And then also we are connected to the great soul, the great soul family, in every moment. And yeah, it's easier said than done. I know for me, my brain since childhood has been programmed, or maybe even just the whole like being born experience. It's like a traumatic thing to leave home and come into this realm. But yeah, I want to be part of this new earth that's being created. And trying not to rant too much here. Just wanted to make this update. Oh, well, yeah, different reasons I'm making these updates. One is with the positive expectation, like I said in the beginning, that I am and will fully heal, fully recover from the brain cancer. I will live a long, amazing, prosperous life for myself and for others, and the plants, and the animals, and the earth. And then part of the reason I'm making these videos too is because maybe it can help other people. And I've thought about that. What does it mean to help somebody? Well, there's different ways. One is just our intention. That can be helpful. One is our presence. We could just be present with somebody, and that's sometimes the most helpful thing we can do. Also, since we are connected, like if I see you smiling, if I see you experience something beautiful, if I see you receive $1,000 cash in your hand, and that's something that you desire, that would make me happy. That would make me feel good in my soul, in my mind. So, I guess I'm trying to follow my intuition every day because that's pretty much the only thing I have right now, just presence and intuition, a whole lot of pain, a whole lot of challenges. And as far as what else, well, a whole lot of support. So there's just so much to talk about. That's why sometimes I lose track a little bit. But I'm trying to have faith that every day, like it's a balance of every day being the most important day of my life and the most urgent situation. But then also trying to stay in a space of love. And oh yeah, and then making the main focus following my intuition each day, whether that leads to death, pain, healing, recovery, whatever happens, doing my best to follow my intuition, and that doing what I can do, and then that's about it. So kind of feel like I'm ranting here a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah. So yeah. So back to summarize everything here. What I was saying in the beginning is that I'm sharing data points with you, doing my best to come back to my unique vibration, which it's not necessarily happy or sad. It's just kind of like a vibration, back to that childhood vibration I was talking about, that we all have inside of us, where we have our superpowers, where we have access to our family, ancestral lineage, gifts and energies, where we have access to miracle manifestation, healing, and a lot of fun too. So I'm praying that you can experience this also. You can call upon your inner strength, your wisdom, your angel guides, and you can experience magic from exactly where you are. Like, how do you do it? You do it with your mind, with your heart, and with your unique vibration. So it's hard to put this into words. I'll get better at it. It's actually kind of fun. I feel like I'm living my life purpose in this moment, just as I am. So with that being said, the E3 affirmation for myself, for the plants, for the animals, for other human beings, for my family, for my friends, and for fun. All right, so while I still have use of the left side of my body, I'm going to use my left arm and hold the selfie stick with my right hand. If you'd like to join me, 3 rounds, calling in embodiment, empowerment, and the ecstasy of who you are. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am ecstatic, just as I am, just as the situation is. And may you be as well. E3 here, wishing you well.